Oh, hello there, Detective.
Hello, Woody. Look, Woody. I don't know how often you come by here. But if it is just this one time, then that may be one time, too many. You need to let this tragedy go. That would be the best thing for you. And I am saying this, as a friend. Get back to your detective business. Get yourself busy again.
Somebody trashed my office.
What? Do you know who did it? Did you notify the Honolulu police? Did you file a report?
Nah, I didn't bother. The place is a big mess, but I kinda like it that way. I would say that the furnishings are now perfect.
Well, file a report. I'm assuming you still have an address and a mailbox, so I'll keep your retainer checks coming. If you need some work, or a couch to sleep on, or even just someone to talk to, my door is always open.
Okay, thanks, Detective. I appreciate the gesture.
Hello. Are you local? You live in Chinatown?
Do I look like a local to you?
No, you not live here. I live here during the first fire there, when I young boy. Wood building burned very fast. But they don't learn from mistake. Build new building from wood. It burned just like an old one.
So did the fire truck show up back then?
Yes, it show up, but it too late. Fire trucks take a long time to come Chinatown.
Have we met before?
No, we no meet before.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Old Chinaman from Chinatown, I gotta go.
We talk again sometime. Maybe you live in Chinatown someday.
I saw the opportunity to escape from Commander Brinkley and his guards, and with the help of a friendly old couple living there on Molokai, I hid out in their home for many months until I could safely find my way to Oahu. Finding where your new compound was located was difficult, but once again, some friendly native Hawaiians helped me locate you. I feel blessed that I am once again united with you all. This is the greatest moment of my life. I am humbled, yet excited, by this opportunity that God has given me.
All right, thank you, Michael. Let us get to work and fulfill the plan that God has for us. God has spoken once again with Michael's return. Through us, God will lead you.
Well, hello, Jason. How are you doing, my son?
Why do you lie?
What?
I know that you had to fight off those agents in suits, the same way we fought them at the airport. I know they came for you too. You just didn't want to say so, because you don't want any of us turning against Agent Jeffers. Because him and Emily are all smoochy and stuff.
Gosh, Jason, you are much smarter and perceptive boy than I had thought. Even though I had always thought of you as very bright. You're right, Jason. But I wasn't lying. I just left out part of the story.
Rufus says that there are agents like that everywhere. And the best way to protect ourselves is to be trained and ready to fight them again, just like we did at the airport.
Yes, the airport. Brother Vernon and Annabella at the airport.
He says he thinks the two Chinese guys with the machine guns were trained mercenaries sent by the agents. He says Jeffers might even know who they are.
Well, Rufus has been known to exaggerate things from time to time, as I recall. Jason, why don't you come by here tomorrow? I have taken on the all-important task of designing the new TV and game room. I would sure love to have you help me.
Oh. All right.
Trained mercenaries. That is an intriguing idea.
Your father was working on a serum of some kind, apparently all the way up until the moment he was forced to leave the Berkeley campus and hide. No doubt he was running from the same agency that financed his research and not from my FBI investigation. From what I've been able to gather from his notes, it appears he realized his research was being misused, or he was becoming very, very conflicted about the results. Personally, I think his attitude changed when he finally found you. According to his notes, he concluded that you and he did not need the serum because of your ability to control the transformation process. He speculates that this ability was hereditary.
Yes. I can control the transformations. It feels natural. Even when I'm full of rage, I can control it. I had much more trouble controlling my nightmares.
Emily, I sense there is something you are holding back from me. You need not tell me everything, even your nightmares, but I want to tell you this. Your life with me on the compound now is good, and I will protect you.
Well, you two. How are things going with your sifting through of Vernon's scientific work? Scott filled me in on a few of the details. So give me one of those boxes of papers over there. I am ready to go to work.
Emily and I are doing the analysis of his work. We have nothing for you to do.
Ha, nothing for me to do? You can't be serious. I am his brother. I was there during the earliest days of his scientific investigations. I know more about his work than you ever will. How do you think I got to look this way? So just who the hell are you telling me that I won't be involved in any of Vernon's work?
The professor's scientific work and all of his assets were legally inherited by Emily. There was no mention of you or Scott, unfortunately, in his will. You could attempt to challenge his will in court if you wish. You will need a lawyer, of course. There are plenty of good law firms in Honolulu. You can use the truck to drive down there, since we don't have a phone yet. Or you can flap your wings and fly to downtown Honolulu and say you just happened to drop in.
Well, it took me just 2 minutes for me to hate everything about you, Jeffers. Perhaps I should be talking to Emily about this. Why the hell am I talking to you?
Thomas speaks for me, Uncle Michael. Please return to the work that I have assigned to you. If I have a change of mind on this matter, Thomas will inform you of it.
Ha. This is completely irrational, utterly unreal. Do you want me to bow down now? And say, yes, your majesty? Is that it? Well, watch me as I turn my back on you two. And walk out. When did it ever rain like this in Hawaii? It's a cold rain. Chilling. Cold.
Rain again. I need some bright light and some sunshine.
My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep, the more I give to thee. Don't let me burn, Woody. Don't let me burn. Help me, Woody. Help me. Woody? Don't let me burn. Woody? Woody? Woody?
Hey, buddy. Hey. What are you doing on my beach?
Nothing.
Nothing. Huh? Well, that sure makes you sound like a lazy son of a bitch to me. My little 15-year-old girlfriend ain't no longer around to impress. So that means I don't have to be so nice. And do you know what us fat-assed Hawaiians do to tourists when we don't have to be so nice?
I'm no tourist, you dumb pineapple.
Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
You are awake. It is good to finally have you back, Mr. Jackson. How do you feel?
I feel a little groggy. Where am I?
You are at San Francisco General Hospital. You were in a serious car accident, and you suffered a concussion. You have been in a coma for quite a while.
A coma? How long?
For over a year now, Mr. Jackson.
A year?
Why don't you lay back? You have a lot of catching up to do. The doctors will be in shortly to examine you further.
A year? What year is it now?
Well, Mr. Jackson, it is February 18th, 1970. But please try to relax. Things are fine now.
I've been asleep for a year? You mean I've been dreaming for a year?
Yes, Mr. Jackson, a little over a year.
Nurse? Is there another nurse here named Sally Humphrey? She works in the neurological department?
Yes, Sally Unfried works here. She will be in later. Please lay back, Mr. Jackson. Please relax. She will come by.
Sally's here. Sally's alive. It's all been a dream.
Wake up, Woody. Woody, why did you let me burn? I called out for you. I waited for you, but you never came. Why did you let me burn? Huh, Woody? Why did you let me burn?
Mr. Jackson, how are you feeling today?
Not too good.
The doctor will be in later to evaluate your medication.
Okay. Thank you, nurse. Have I seen you before?
I'm sorry. I must have the wrong room.
Oh.
It's time for dinner, Mr. Jackson. The main course today is human brains. Our patients just seem to love them.
Oh, my body aches. Oh. How did I get this?
Rufus, you need to cut back on training with live ammo. You don't want to run out of bullets. I know how many bullets I got. Do you think I'm done? Of course not. Dinner will be very soon.
I don't suppose you walked out here to tell me Emily had a change of mind.
None that I'm aware of.
Tell me, Jeffers, how can you trust her? She received the same treatment that I did when she was very young. Very, very young. 5 years younger than Scott.
I trust her because I know her. Much better than you know her, Uncle Michael Clinkenbeard.
That is very true. And you know me the least of anyone on this compound. So why are you trusting me now? I could turn on you at any moment, spread my wings, and snap your neck. Just like I snapped the neck of Commander Brinkley on the Molokai Highway that night. And, you know, FBI agent Jeffers. We were cohorts and confidants, especially when it came to the problem of a meddling Berkeley professor. But I snapped the commander's neck anyway. And no one came to help him. No one came to defend him. Not a soul.
Yes, not a soul.
Mother. Mother. Please appear. Show me that you are not a dream. All I know of you is a dream. A child's dream. A child's dream that faded as I grew older. The dream that was overwhelmed and crushed by nightmares. Nightmares that came more often and more terrifying. Nightmares that took control of my life. You must now know what your daughter has been. I have been a nightmare. But I sense that I'm better than that. I have good dreams, and they can chase away the nightmares. I have dreams of becoming a queen. I want those dreams to become real.
Emily.
Mother.
Both your father and I had an affection for that name. It sounded musical. It sounded common, yet uncommon. It was a name fit for a queen.
Mother, I needed so much for you to talk to me, to tell me that. But I am afraid I will become a queen who is filled with doubts. Why me? Why not Scott? He could be a king. He is much more kind and noble. I even think to myself, why not Uncle Michael? He would be better suited than me.
Never, never, Uncle Michael. Scott is a sweet boy, but he would never be able to stand up to the lies and machinations of Uncle Michael. If Scott were king, Michael would take that from him. Trust me when I say this, Emily. Michael would kill him.
Kill him?
Yes, kill him. Michael is a murderer. Listen when I tell you this, and hold on to all that I say. You do not need to be perfect and sinless to be a queen. You need to be strong. Strong of mind and strong of will. This is what you have inherited from me. Control your impulses. Control your nightmares. And you will be a queen. Let me deal with Pastor Michael Clinkenbeard.
I know I didn't steal this. It must have belonged to that fat-ass Hawaiian. Maybe it belonged to Little Miss Misdirections. Or maybe that fat-ass Hawaiian stole it for her. I don't care. Why am I even thinking about it? Oh, Christ. My body aches. Hey, you little shit. I know you. I'm way too sore to chase him, but I know where he's going.
Hello, Jason. What are you doing, my boy?
What is this, Uncle Michael?
Well, it appears to be a walkie-talkie of some sort. Can you keep a secret, Jason?
Yes, I sure can.
I found it in Jeffers and Emily's cabin, and I decided to take it. I don't know what Jeffers was using it for. I am investigating that right now. In the meantime, Jason, let this be our little secret.
Okay.
It's very clear to me that this is the Professor's serum in its final form, ready to be administered. He just didn't have a subject at that moment. Apparently, like you, he needed to find his people. Well, the people are here, and now so is his serum.
Yes. It is very clear what we must do.
It is much more clear to you than me. I know how to give someone an injection, but I have no idea what to expect after that. For God's sakes, Emily, I'm a law enforcement agent with a week of emergency first aid training.
I will administer it.
He has written down the recommended dosage. It is the same for all adults, slightly smaller for adolescents and children. I estimate we have enough for the entire compound with a substantial amount left over. We will need volunteers at first, preferably one adult male and one adult female.
We will ask Scott first.
This is a big gamble.
My father never gambled.
I don't know why I'm doing this. All I do when I come to Chinatown is run around like a big idiot. I need to lie down and rest. Peace and quiet and rest. Bright light and sunshine. Right, Sally?
I have to say no. Maybe my father's serum was intended for me along with everyone else here, but we will never know. I feel that it is God's will that I am as you see me now. I will remain that way until I get a sign from God that tells me otherwise. If I am to change, I am certain God would want me to be the last to do so. However, I will not stand in the way of anyone who wishes to take the serum.
We understand. Brother Scott.
There that little shit is. It looks like he's talking to that old Chinaman. But I'm not gonna run him down. I'll just go there and sit down and see what they're talking about. I'm through with all this chasing. He can keep the goddamn pendant. Good for him.
Scott says that you got a serum, that Vernon created a serum, and you have possession of it. Is that right?
That is correct.
Well, give it to me. I volunteer. Who better to give it to? I am family. Emily, you cannot let Jeffers keep from me what is rightfully mine. Forget the will. Scott has refused. I do not. Emily, I deserved to be treated. Think about it. And you know, it is the right thing to do. Emily, you must do it. I volunteer. It is the right and fair thing for you to do.
I will think on it. Thomas will inform you of my decision.
Okay then. Fair enough. I will be waiting in my cabin. And good luck to you, Shirley. All will be fine. I know my brother's talents. freedom, and happiness will be coming to you. I am sure of it.
Emily. Emily. Let Michael take the serum. Let him be fully human again. Let your people see what he is like, without my husband's genetically engineered enhancements. Let your people see the true Michael. Go forward. Let it happen.
Hey, you remember me?
Of course, sit down. We finished talk.
That little kid you were talking to, do you know him?
Oh yes, I know him very well. He gave me this. It belonged to you, maybe?
You know, I don't know. I don't care. I don't even know why I'm chasing him. You can have it.
Oh no, I know what. You keep.
Well, okay. Why not?
Mister, you look very tired. You not relax much. I see that.
I need to lie down and rest. I need peace and quiet. I haven't had real peace and quiet since, well, not for a long time. My body aches and I need it to stop. I need to let go and leave all these aches behind.
Mister, you come with me. I have what you need.
What's going on?
Jeffers is giving Shirley and Pastor Michael a serum shot. It'll make them human again.
Oh yeah? How about the rest of us?
Don't know. We'll see. How feel now, Mr. Jackson?
Oh, I feel great.
Yes.
For the first time in many months. Tell me, Mr. Chinaman, how long have you lived in Chinatown?
I come from mainland China with parents when I was a very young boy. I see Chinatown grow much, but it not change. Much of it's same. Except what's inside little shops, that change. What say come from China, come from Japan now. Much paper stuff. Paper toys, paper flowers.
Uh-huh. You said you were here when the building burnt down the first time. Fire trucks take long time to come to Chinatown.
Ah yes, when I young, fire trucks take long time come Chinatown. I remember buildings a basement for buildings built in 1920s. There are big basement under buildings on North King Street. He'd use this bomb shelter after Pearl Harbor. But Japanese airplanes don't come.
Uh-huh. Well, it can't be used for much of anything anymore.
No, basement's fine.
Uh-huh. Fine. Everything is just fine. What did you say?
I say basement fine. They store much stuff down there now.
I thought it got burnt out. Everything got burnt and charred during the fire.
Oh no, basement fine. It no burn. It made from brick and iron. Sparks go through ventilation and burn building above. Basement no burn.
Could someone in the basement live through a fire above it?
Ah yes, it bomb shelter too. If you get air, you live. Heat and fire go up and burn building, but not basement. It built so clean cool air come from many places. Water too.
Oh my God, that Chief Honolulu detective lied to me. There was no charred remains. There was no teeth for him to compare. I bet he didn't even send for Sally's dental charts. What a lying sack of shit. Well, old man, thanks for the opium. It's been nice smoking with you, but it's time for me to leave. I'm gonna get the hell out of here by jumping out of this window.
Hello, everyone.
Are we gonna look like them?
You bet we are.
Hey there, it's me, the man from the building fire. Remember? I gotta rest a bit. Hey, you remember that little kid? Have you seen him around?
Little kid.
Yeah, little kid. Chinese, red jacket.
We no see little kid. Red jacket.
What? Oh, Jesus, what the hell is going on here? I don't know what the hell is real anymore. You not see little kid in red jacket?
No, we no see.
How about the fire? You remember seeing the fire, don't you? The one that burnt down the building over there.
No, we no see. Fire.
What the hell is going on here?
We no see. Little boy. We no see fire. We no see anything. Shan punish us if we see things. So, we no see things.
Okay, I get the picture.
They all say that I look beautiful.
You always looked beautiful, Shirley.
You have more of those shots, don't you, Miss Clinkenbeard? For my friends?
Thomas assured me that we have enough. For all.
This is a great day for me. It is a great day for all of us. As of today, everything changes. Changes for the better. A new era of freedom is upon us. But with freedom comes responsibility. What the hell is going on here? This can't be happening. I am changing back. She is not changing, but I am changing. What the hell did you do, Jeffers?
I did nothing. The doses are identical. You were watching.
You did something to it, Jeffers.
You look like me now. You have no wings.
This is your doing. Special Agent Thomas Jeffers of the FBI.
Jeffers is a special agent, and he was sent here to find and kill Uncle Michael, just like he had his agents kill the professor and Annabella. He is here to kill all of us.
Stay right there, lady.
I will not harm you, or J-Swing.
Look it, I really don't know who you are. I ain't got no wings, I ain't savage as some of them they brought to Molokai on those Navy ships. But I survived mainly because I learned how to use one of these. So stand right there while I sort this out.
I will not harm you, Rufus. You know that.
Keep your gun on her, Rufus. Take them both to the storage shed. I will straighten all of this out. There will be no more serum injections. I have special plans for you, Emily.
You lying sack of shit. I want to see the remains of Sally's teeth and the forensic report. Then I want to go over to the building on North King Street and go down into the basement. I want you to show me exactly where you found her remains. Of course, we'll have to work our way down to the charred basement to find the spot, but it won't be hard. In fact, I don't think we'll even get a little bit dirty. Maybe we can lunch with some of the fresh produce they store down there from time to time. So what do you say, friend? Shall we do it?
Well, Miss Quickenbeard, you remember me, don't you? I come to your little luau party last summer. I understand your lover, Thomas Jeffers, dead. Shot apparently by a member of your flock, little Jason. It looks like he gave up guitars for guns and bullets. That's not popular fashion nowadays. Much unfortunate. But nothing much happened to little Jason. He go free. And you know why he go free, Miss Quickenbeard? It is because of you. Or should I say, because of nurse named Caroline Jennings. Miss Quickenbeard, I only came down here because I want to tell you a story. A story that has gone from little rumor to mythic legend. A story so big, that is covered up by high echelons of our government. It is a story of a Vietnam nurse who had power of a human vulture, who ate brains of her patients mostly for amusement. She was daughter of a crazed scientist who turned her into a monster for his own thrill and amusement. It is a tragic story, one that frankly would give me nightmares if I did not know how truly sad it is. Karen Jennings was a very sad person, more sad than when she was a young girl named Memory. As much as she tries, as much as she dreams, as much as she runs and hides, she will always be this sad person. This sad, frightened little girl.